Let's shift focus now. Congress's G-23, that is the rebel group of leaders, have met twice in 24 hours. Now, last night, an hour-long meeting was held by senior leader Ghulam Nabi Azad at his residence. Bhupendra Singh Hooda and also Anand Sharma and Kapil Sharma attended this particular meeting. Now, this comes after the core group of dissenters from the Congress party, which is also known as G-23, have met to discuss the post-poll debacle of the party in the 5 assembly elections in the states on Wednesday. In fact, the group has demanded more inclusive and collective leadership in the party. Now, earlier on Thursday, Bhupendra Singh Hooda also met Rahul Gandhi. Ghulam Nabi Azad is also expected to meet party chief Sonia Gandhi in the coming days. So the growing underconfidence and the growing uncertainty really is coming to fore when it comes to the Congress party. Remember, this party, which was supposedly the chief opposition party in the country, has received a massive drubbing in the assembly elections that were held recently. All the 5 states, especially Punjab, it lost out to the Aam Aadmi Party by a high amount of votes, something that the Congress party did not really expect. However, this is something which is the truth. This is what has happened, and the rebel faction of the Congress party, which is called the G-23, have been organizing meetings after meetings twice in 24 hours, like we've been telling you. And more leaders, in fact, important faces have now joined this group of G-23. My colleague Nukul now joins me on the broadcast. Nukul, things are not looking great for the Congress party. The G-23 is in a huddle. There is meeting that is planned by with Sonia Gandhi. Bhupendra Singh Hooda now joins this group. What is really expected? Where is the Congress party really going with this?
Yes, of course, time and again, the G-23 leaders have been conducting meeting at Ghulam Nabi Azad's place. We saw that earlier as well, G-23, before the CWC meeting, a meeting held at Ghulam Nabi Azad's place where Anand Sharma and Bhupender Hooda, as you rightly mentioned, was present. At the same time, last night as well, we saw that Bhupender Hooda was present at at the meeting, and this raises, of course, a question to the grand old party where they stand. At the same time, there is a division of fraction inside the party. At the same time, what we saw in the CWC meeting as well, there were much discussions about the post-poll debacle that has happened in the 5 state assembly elections, and which were discussed in the meeting. At the same time, it is a concern for the grand old party. Coming up is the elections of Rajasthan as well, where Congress has the hold, and of course there is an anti-incumbency factor in that particular state. At the same time, if we talk about what is happening in the grand old party, is that Kapil Sibal also raises questions on the leadership as well. But what Congress and the other leaders have done, they have slammed on and they attacked Kapil Sibal on the he raising the concerns of the leadership. At the same time, much discussions are about on the debacle that happened in the 5 state assembly elections, on what went wrong, on what could be done. In the CWC as well, we saw that leaders openly put their discussions and report on what went wrong and could be done to justify in the situation that had happened in the 5 polls assembly elections. It is raising some concerns on the grand old party,
Right,
of course. Over to you.
Of course, it's a double whammy for the Congress party. First, this poll drubbing in the assembly elections, and now the G-23 faction is really growing. We have to wait and watch what really is the future of the Congress, supposedly the main opposition of the country. But look where it is standing today.